Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a very small empties video for you. There's a lot of stuff that I'm about to finish up, but it's probably not going to be finished anytime within the next week. So I'll go ahead and do an empties video now, and then I'll do another one later. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to start off with this Caress. It's the Evenly Gorgeous for Gorgeous Radiant Skin with Burnt Brown Sugar and Carrot Butter. I think I've showed this on my video before. I think I've showed this on my channel before. It's just a bath. It's a bubble bath and I really like it a lot. It smells really good. It's very luxurious. It's sweet. It's very, very sweet. It reminds you totally of something like brown sugar for sure, but not quite. I don't know. It has a lot of vanilla in it. So yeah, I really like this stuff. It's very soothing. Not soothing. What's a good word? Moisturizing. Yes, it's very moisturizing. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble on camera lately, you guys. I just can't seem to get myself together with my thoughts, but I really like this a lot and I do recommend it. It smells amazing. So yeah. Can you tell I'm not going to do this in any particular order? I'm just grabbing for things over here, so I hope that's okay. Next I want to show you something that I purchased and I've learned my lesson. Sometimes when you buy a product because it's really, really good, and then you think, I'm going to try and save myself some money and get sort of the drugstore version, or you know, the knockoff version, or however you want to describe that, the dupe, so to speak. Don't do that with skincare. If you find something that's good, keep it, because this stuff right here is supposed to be a dupe for the Cetaphil. And I did finish the jar, but I only finished it because I did spend my hard-earned coin on it. I won't be doing that anymore. I already purchased the actual Cetaphil, the cream, and I'll be using that instead. This was incredibly thin compared to the normal Cetaphil, so when I was using it, I had to use a lot of it, which totally negates the savings that I had received by purchasing this. So now I've learned, don't be cheap. Just if it's good, it's high quality, buy it. Which I should know that, you know, but sometimes you gotta learn that lesson over again. This is not empty, but I can't use it anymore because it's not good anymore. It's gone bad. And I don't know on here where it shows how long it's supposed to last, but I'm going by the consistency and by the scent, and it doesn't have the same integrity that it did when I purchased it. This is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Grow Leave-In Conditioner with shea butter, peppermint, and keratin. And I really like to use this after I've washed my hair, conditioned my hair, and after I've wow, it's one of those days. After I've twisted my hair, then I will take this and I'll take, you know, I don't know, a little dollop, and I'll run it across my locks, over my locks, and it keeps them really nice and soft. So I do want to purchase another one of these, but this one, it just, the integrity isn't there anymore. It smells weird, so I'm not going to use it. What else? Oh, ran out of my favorite deodorant. This is the Secret pH Balance Powder Fresh Invisible Solid. I know, pretty basic, but I did run out, so I have a new one. What else? I finally went through my Exuviance Moisture Balance Toner. This is the one with AHAs and PHAs to gently exfoliate. And it's my understanding, I think, that the AHAs are the smaller molecule and the PHAs are the larger molecule. So one's like more for the surface of the dermis and one's underneath, but I can't remember. So don't quote me on that. But I did finish it. I really like this toner a lot. It is very moisturizing. It didn't dry my skin out. I didn't really have too much trouble with it, with the exception of when I first began to use it. I don't know if it was because I was using it in combination with another product or if my skin was just getting used to it. But initially when I started to use this, I did break out. So I'd stopped for a while and then started back up again, and then I kind of changed my routine. So I incorporated it back into my routine, and then it was fine after that. So Although I do recommend trying this toner because it is moisturizing, I also recommend maybe giving it a second chance if it breaks you out the first time and trying it with a combination of different products. Let's see. I finished my Pharmacy the eye cream. This is the box that it came in originally, and then this is the little container for it. It's so cute, you guys. I really like it. I also like the graphics in the box. Look at this. Isn't that nice? And it like slides up like out. I don't know. I'm a sucker for packaging, so I thought that was really nice. But the cream itself, the actual product, is also very nice. So I am noticing that as I get older, underneath my eyes is a lot drier. So that's why I've been trying out some eye creams. And yeah, this is a really good one. I recommend it. It has a really nice, it's a very solid jar. It's pretty heavy. And I also like the lid. It's like wooden. And it has this little kind of plug thing on the inside. And as you can see, I used all of it. It's all gone. I scraped that bad boy down to the white meat. I was like, I purchased it with my hard-earned coin. I'm going to use all of it. So let's see. The next thing that I used up, I've talked about in another video. This is the SK2 RNA Power Radical New Age Moisturizer. Well, first of all, this is a sample I received from work. Full disclosure, I work for Costco. I did try this out for 30 days to see if it made a change on my skin. Although it is a really nice moisturizer, I have to say that I didn't really see much of a difference. And I think that for the price, like the regular size jar is $200 and something. I'm not really sure that the price point matches the efficacy or, you know, how well this works with my own skin. I'm sure it works really well with the skin of other people, and that's why they rant and rave about it. And, you know, use almost a whole paycheck to pay for a jar of it. But for myself, I really, I didn't really see much of a difference. I don't know. I'm not sure, but just, you know, I can't not recommend it, but I can't recommend it, if that makes any sense. I'm just saying for my own skin, it didn't really make a difference, but it's possible for the skin of other people, it will make a difference. So if you are able to get a sample and try it out, I think you should give it a try. I didn't have any breakouts or any problems like that. I just didn't really see any change in the moisture of my skin or, you know, how it felt or how it looked. It just kind of felt like it was being maintained, which I can do with another moisturizer for like less than $15. So that's that. I finally finished my Boscia Sake Balm. It's the Bounce Moisturizer that's supposed to hydrate and brighten, and it comes in this really beautiful jar. And I love this stuff, you guys. It is so good. First of all, I really like this jar. It's very heavy. This is it. It's empty now. The contents of the sake balm is kind of it's like a jelly. It's like a jelly, but then when you go to put it on your skin, it's kind of feels like a water cream, but it's sticky. Not too sticky, but kind of sticky. But either way, it's very, very moisturizing, and I really like to use this, especially after I've used any kind of acid. So, for example, my Dr. Dennis Gross, if I'm using the acid peel pads, then I will throw this on afterwards to really moisturize my skin. And when I wake up in the morning, it feels very supple. It feels just like juicy. So I do recommend this. I hope they're still making it. It's the Boscia Sake Balm, and I love it. Oh, I finished yet another of the Body Shop's pink grapefruit body yogurts. This one looks like this on the outside. I love these things, you guys. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. They have other scents. They have like mango and strawberry and rose and something else, but this is the one. This is the one that I recommend because it really smells like grapefruit, and it's, oh my god, it's just so good. Yeah, so what I do is I'll take this and put it on right when I'm getting out of the shower before I even get dried off or anything, and it soaks right in. It's very lightweight, but it's also very moisturizing, and it smells amazing, and I do recommend it. So this is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the color Macao, and I finally finished it. I've had this for about a year and a half. So it took me a while because I was using other foundations, but this one's finally empty and I definitely recommend it. It's beautiful. It's very lightweight. It feels like skin when you put it on. It just melts right in. It's very, very light. It doesn't have too much transfer either. And I think that the color is really lovely and it works well with other foundations. It plays very well with other foundations. So I do recommend it and you should give it a try. I finally finished my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This one, and of course I have the other one. I don't know why, but I love this primer so much, so I keep one as a backup for sure, and I'll open that one and start to use it. But I just wanted you guys to know that this is one of my all-time favorite primers. I'm not really sure why. There's just something about it that works really well with my skin, especially during the winter. It's not too drying, it's not too like silicone-y. It's I don't know, perfect, and it helps me to stay matte. Excuse me. So I finished up yet another L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. I've talked about this mascara 20,000 times on my channel. I'll probably talk about it 20,000 more. It's one of my favorites. It's what I'm wearing right now. It just does something. This wand, I think it's the wand. I really do. Look at that. It's like, can you see that? It's this beautiful, fluffy, nice, I don't know, it just deposits all of the mascara so perfectly. It's, yeah, there's something about this formula that is perfection. I recommend it. I stay stocked with this stuff, you guys. It's so good, so good, so good. So I finished up my little Burt's Bees facial cleansing towelettes. I don't actually use these on my face. I use them on my hand to wipe off swatches. So that's what I use this for. I liked it. It was good. Didn't cause my hand any irritation. So I suspect that if I use it on my face, I wouldn't have any irritation either. It has a pretty light scent too. I don't know what the scent is, but it's not very strong at all. So if you're looking for a little wipe that you can wipe your hands with, or maybe even try it on your face, I do recommend these. And then I tried out a Simply When Cosmic Calm Soothe Stressed Out Skin Mask. This is a sample that I received from work. It was okay. It was so-so. I mean, it's not the best mask I've ever tried, that's for sure. It was moisturizing, but it wasn't very, it could have been more moisturizing. I'm not sure how to describe that, but it's very light. It's not really like a very substantial mask. So I myself would not purchase this after trying it. It's not really something that I'm looking for in a mask, but maybe if you're looking for a mask that's a lot lighter, this might be an option for you. And the Lapkos, I've been using the Lapkos masks. If you follow me on Instagram, hint hint, then you know that I have a masking series on Instagram, and I feature like different masks throughout the week that I'm using, and the ones that are from Lapkos do not disappoint. Honey, these are a luxurious mask. When I say luxurious, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I am not using that word lightly. These do what they say they're going to do. First of all, they are substantial. They're very moisturizing. You can tell there are a lot of really well thought out ingredients that have been put into these masks, and they cover beautifully. They soak into the skin nicely. They really leave your skin feeling renewed. I can't say enough about the Lapkos company. I purchased these myself from Costco. So Costco is selling the Lapkos masks. They were selling them at the warehouse. I don't know if they're still in stock, but they came in like a pack of, I don't remember how many in the pack, but there's quite a few to try out, and they're kind of a variation of the different versions. But I do recommend these. If Costco is still selling them, I'm going to buy another pack. I'm going to hoard these because they're amazing. They are so good. You need them. You do. I know you do. All right. And then I went through another package of my little cosmetic wedges. As I told you guys before, I am on the hunt for some biodegradable cosmetic wedges. If you know of any at all, please, please, please let us know in the comments. I'm trying so hard to move my whole routine towards the meter of green. I want to have a much greener routine. These sponges, to my understanding or knowledge, are not recyclable and they're not biodegradable, and I don't feel good about using them. So if you do know of any sponges that are biodegradable, please let me know, because I will be trying them. And out here in Seattle, we're dealing with COVID-19, which is a virus that people are contracting. It began in Wuhan, China, and unfortunately many people are suffering from it that are elderly. And a lot of the populations around the world are really unsure of what to do about it in terms of stopping the spread or being able to kind of prevent the spread, because it is a virus. So, you know, that's tricky. But as a result, we are all washing our hands, you know, way more than we normally do. I wash my hands a lot already because of where I work, and then also because I have kids. So I wash my hands a lot. But I find myself now using even more than washing my hands, using a lot of hand sanitizer, and that's really drying my hands out. So I'm flying through a lot of hand creams and lotions and things like that. And one of them is this Bolero Nourishing Body Cream in French Lavender and Citrus. I use this on my hands. I use it on my body for a little bit, but I also use it on my hands primarily, and it seemed to really help. But at the same time, I'm not sure if it would have been more moisturizing if I wasn't using as much hand sanitizer or what, but it did seem to help keep my hands well moisturized. So if you happen to see this, I suggest picking it up. It also smells really good. This other little one is the Mini Bebe hand cream. I had purchased these in a set. I think I purchased 2 sets or something like that. I either purchased a set on my own at Sephora and then received a set for testing at work at Costco, or I don't know, it's been a while because I used them all up, but this is the very last one, and it's perfect for sitting in my little tiny, you know, wallet thing that I take to work with me to like just kind of keep everything together. And it really is very, very moisturizing. So if you happen to see this brand, I do recommend their little hand moisturizers. Wow, I really don't have very much, you guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't fly through as many products as I thought I would because that's it. That's all we got. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you soon. And could you share with me in the comments, what empties do you have? What did you enjoy? Have you guys tried out that Lapkos mask? And then also, you know, how are you keeping yourselves clean, like your hands clean and keeping them sanitized? You know, just let us all know in the comments. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.